What's up, guys? It's your boy, Dope Randy, back at it again with another video. As this time we're going to be doing Gateway Motorsports Pork for the running of the Drivin For Linemen 50. That has a little ring to it, doesn't it? It does. But the last race we did was at the good old Bristol, where your boy just stayed at the front the whole time and got a nice P3 with a late race pass at the end. Stayed up in the top 5 the whole day. The point leader TG got caught up in trouble, and so Major and I gained some ground on the points. And with that said, Major Spy is now the new points leader, ahead of TG in the 18. They're like 5 points back, 5 or 6 points back, separating the two. But then, in P3, exactly 10 points back. You've got a guy in the Mike Holman truck, the Horizon Transport Silverado, and your boy, who's just quietly in the situation. It's just the qualifying race to slide from Gateway. But with us being 10 points behind, if Major and or TG messes up, I'm right there for the taking. And with the recent results, it has now turned into a 3-truck tango for the championship, like I've been saying the past couple of weeks, but it's now numerically official between me, TG, and Major Spy. Major with the point lead. TG lost the point lead last race. Major is first. TG is P2. I'm P3. 10 points back. I'm 10 points back. To Major and TG is like 6. 5 or 6 back. So this is going to be really fun, including Gateway here. And with Gateway, we've got Gateway. Oh, watch out. Okay. We've got Gateway, Pocono, and I think Kentucky. That's the last race of the season. As it's going to be really fun. But I need to learn how to get around. What's that place called? Gateway. That's right. As you can see here in the qualifying race, we've made our way up through this field. Oh, I would be wrong. I apologize. The last 3 races of the year is Gateway, which is right now, Pocono, and Kansas. So I apologize. But, you see in the qualifying race, we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Learning the Gateway. To me, it's one of the more frustrating tracks on the schedule, as we got 1 lap to go in the qualifying race, presented by M&M's, #cheap-plug. And as you can see, it's just been a lot of beating and banging. Oh, and I just give Scrib a nice little tap. Oh, then he gives me a bump for no reason. But we're going to get into a nice turn. I mean, when I do this track, I think about New Hampshire, and it's a big New Hampshire in a way. But that was, I don't know where that's going to put us. I was just trying to get a feel for the track. So we shall see how that goes. Meanwhile, If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below to see all of the content I have for you guys. Everything's been coming. Everything is coming together quickly, as the season is 3 races away from being oval. And after this race, there's 2 more races, and then in Madden 19 franchise, the last season, the playoffs have started. So make sure you keep your eyes open for that as well. But you can, if you don't like, share and subscribe, and hit the bell to turn on all notifications. If it wasn't for y'all, there would be no channel, and I really appreciate the support day in and day out. So we get 7th at a 69, and that's okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Like I said earlier, this place kind of reminds me of New Hampshire. And if you watched the Cup race from last week, you would know passing at New Hampshire can be really frustrating unless you just beat and bang on somebody. It's going to take a while to get a pass made. It's kind of like that for Gateway, unless you just beat and bang on somebody. The pass will not be made initially. And that's what it's kind of going to be like. So, yeah, just the big wide turns and the long straightaway. I mean, I feel confident. I mean, this is my first ever race at Gateway, so. And I noticed that TG and Major were in the first 2 rows. There's Major in 4th. TG's on the pole. He's the defending winner at Gateway too. So to gain ground on the points might be an uphill climb, but I think if we just use patience, we can do it. As we have Mayhem in turn 1. Hunty just goes right up the track. Oh no! I hit the wall. And we're going to lose that spot to Hunty and DJ. And then I'm going to get rammed by the 2. And then we see Cam on our outside. And you're going to see the run I get off that high line. Just OP. 7 laps. We're back to 7th, where we started. DJ kind of washes up the track. Cam's going to give me a nice bump. Can I complete the pass? Yes, I can. And we move up into 6th, courtesy of the bump. Our next target is Trilogy in the 52. We're going to launch it in. But you see, I really can't complete the pass. Until that happened. Until he just hits the wall. And so we're going to get 5th. So for a track that I thought would be a little difficult to pass on, it's been kind of Gucci. Oh, then Luke and Hunty make contact. And we get ahead of Hunty. And then here comes Cam in the 83 with a big run of momentum as he gets hit by Hunty from the behind. And so we're in P4 now. And so we got 5 laps to go. We see a new player coming into the field. And that 54 truck of Hughes. I mean, look at him just go through the turns like that. I mean, just look at him go. He He just pushes Luke out of the way. He's up to third. I think that is an elite. That is an illegal truck. We shall see what happens for the remainder of the race. But look how quick he's just gaining on everybody. That's an oof. I think he would get DQ'd for having an illegal setup in that truck. The illegal specs and all that crap. But that's not my concern. My concern is worrying about how to get up to Major and TG, as those two have just pulled away from everybody. Although I am catching Luke, who clips the apron or the rumble strip. There is no what am I talking about? There's no apron here. Who caught the rumble strip, and we get up into P4 net. Yeah, P4. And then you see Hughes has just made up 2 seconds in a lap. He clips the apron, and we're gonna get back around him. For P3, we got 2 laps to go. And you just see, you have to be so careful going into these turns. It's so, this change in speed is just so great. You have to account for this. We almost just go bye-bye. And that's going to bring Cam for P3 as we're coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go in stage 1, presented by Sprint. Hashtag cheap plug. I'm going to get a nice little tap from Cam. I love you too. That's going to wash us up the track a little bit. But we're going to get that run down the back. We're going to make it even. Let's see if I can use that outside to do something here. As I'm just furthering it, but I'm just going to pushing in the gas, and I think we're going to get it. Contact is made, but we get it done. P3, we just used the outside line with a little feather of the brake and the gas. We just feathered it a little bit and just gassed her up and finished P3. So this is a pretty good start for us. We went from P7 to P3 on the get-go. Now, like always, it seems like lately that Stage 2 has been an issue for us. And I just hope and pray I can join those two up there. Was the 1, 2, 3 in points, or 1, 2, 3 on the track. Saying's the different order, however, as Stage 2 is now live. I think the fastest truck in the field is the truck behind us in 5th, as he's just going to make it 3 wide on us for no okay, thanks for that. Thanks, Hughes. Thanks for that. So, alright, we're back to 5th. Justin is now up here for the first time today. And I just gave him a shot that should let him clear Cam for 5th. And they were just going to run out of room, and hello. And I think we all just ran out of room, and I was the victim in that party. We go from, oh goodness. That went from 5th to 12th. Because I think we all just ran out of room, and Scribb just had nowhere to go and just used me to get off of him and go on with his life. And then poor Trilogy got caught up in that too. And then as Titleist Ping, Trilogy, and Luke all hit the wall at the exact same time. And so, it's my bad, Trilogy. As we're back up into the top 10. Oh, Luke hits the wall. Cowboy. Hello. Tight quarters. We're now 3 wide. Now we're not 3 wide. But, you see, I wanted to conserve my tires a little bit, but after that start of stage 2, I kind of have to go now. I'm back to 10th. I need to race my way back up into that pack up there. Luke and I are having a pretty good battle for 9th. I'm going to cut his momentum away and just take that spot away. Trilogy, can we do the same thing? He's going to give us some room. That's easy peasy. He tries to get back under, but we just block him off. So we get 8th. And for a track that's pretty notorious for being tough to pass on, we got 2 trucks just like that. But just when I say that, I mess up turn 1, and here comes that 52 truck right back down our throats for 8th again. As he's going to throw it into 3. And he's going to complete the pass on us for now, but I'm not done. 2 laps to go in stage 2. Not done yet. We take it easy going into turn 1. We're going to get the run. Can we maintain the run? No. Trilogy with a nice outside run is going to edge ahead on us. We try to do the exact same thing. We get a good run. As we're coming to the white flag in stage 2. 1 lap to go in stage 2. Presented by Burger King. # cheap plug. As me and Trilogy are now at a dead heat. And I'm going to try to get the run off 1. And I'm going to have to just squeeze up in there, and I can't. We're going to have a good turn 3. We're going to throw it in. Hope it sticks. It's stuck. Okay, good. So we've got 8th in that stage. Yes, that is official. We got 8th in stage 2. After having a pretty bad beginning to that stage, as we were in the top, we wasn't up there in 3rd or 4th, then we got just hit around like a pinball machine. So that stinks. But good recovery. Hughes did go on to win that stage. Him and his OP truck. The 2 championship contenders are P3 and P4. I'm back to P8. So as long as we can stay out of trouble here for the money stage, stage 3, and we can try to get TG and Major for this championship. We can try to decrease the point margin as the inside line gets a terrible restart. And we're actually going to go up to 5th. Yes, we're going to go up into 5th place. As we're 2x2. Oh. Major gets put into the wall. I've nowhere to go. TG and Major make contact. And that will be that. We got 20 laps to go. I think that was TG and Scrib And me and Major make accidental contact. Scrap just... Oh, he's back there. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I tried to get in behind Major, but I couldn't do it. At the last second. That's going to allow Cam to come join us. And he's just going to make that hole happen for him. And then we all just hit the wall. I got a great run, courtesy of Scrib. We're up to P2. And then, oh my god, bro. Bro, what the fuck? What in the fuck, bro? Hughes, you're not for the... what the fuck, bro? Hughes, you're not in the championship. That truck is not... what's it called? Legal. That was a bullshit move. But we can't whine about it. We just have to deal with it. We go from 2nd to 6th. As we have 18 laps to go. As T-Bone is going to look under us. And at 51 we make contact. What else is new? And he tries to come up, but he can't. We get the run in the outside. More side draft contact. We're going to clear him. And we fend him off for now. We're watching Cam and Major in front of us here. As we almost have to sash her and clip the apron. Still got some time. 17 laps to go. And then, I'm just going to get killed by the 51 of T-Bone, and that's just lovely. And he's going to try to block, but I have the momentum, and I guess I'm going to carry Scrib with me. And we'll get clear of P6 again. And Hughes, in his OP truck, messes up again. It's back to 5th. You got a feeling if he doesn't mess up, he should win this race by 10,000 seconds. I think we have a fast enough truck here. I think we're gonna catch back up eventually. They're just battling way too much. As you see, the battle for third is picking up. We got 15 laps to go. We just gotta make smooth, consistent laps here. Like that. And that's just closed right back on us here. And then into turn 3, he was just going to go extremely high for God knows why. And we get back up into 5th. We're now on the back bumper of Cam in the 83. We got 14 laps to go. Gotta be patient. Cam drifts up the track a little bit. Contact for P2. Cam's going to get the run down the back. Hopefully the 54 doesn't plaster us. He almost did, but he doesn't. Okay, now he did. But it's okay. We got 13 laps to go. I'm just waiting for them to make a mistake as Justin just gave Major a ride in turn 1. I can't do anything with Cam. I mean, it's like, this is Gateway. It's just frustrating to pass somebody here. As TG, in the meantime, is just slightly but surely has been pulling away from all of us. 12 laps to go. There goes Hughes. We just have to let him go in his OP truck. And look at the moves he's making, bro. Like, you're not supposed to make that move without setups. But I don't know, whatever, what's the old saying? However the cookie crumbles, I guess. So we got 11 laps to go. We're back to P6. We're kind of slowly but surely losing this pack, but I'm sure we can get right back up to them. As Major and Justin just continue to battle each other for second place as a huge group. TG is all by himself, it looks like, up there, as Hughes just hits the wall again. 10 laps to go. And now we're all tightly close together again. And with 10 laps to go, I feel like TG is probably gone. But as long as we do the right things here, any 1, 2 through 6 can get. I mean, anything can happen. I think Hughes has the best truck here. As the inside line is going to pull, and I can't get past Major, but we should be side by side. Nope. He gets put into the wall. Justin goes extremely hard. We're going to try to use Major's draft. Nope. He comes up. I try to come up too, but I can't. 8 laps to go. We're back in 5th. Oh my god. I mean, that was a domino effect. As I think the 8 hit the 40, then the 40 hit the 83. And just killed poor Cam. That's a rip in the comment section. As that is Gateway at its finest. Then we have more blocking and I just had nowhere to go right there. As Hughes is gone to P2. We got 7 to go now. Justin and Major just continue to kill each other. Contact. Both of them hit the wall. But I don't. We're going to get ahead of Justin right here. I don't have a look on the Major yet. Justin hops the curb a little bit. We're going to get that run. Hopefully I can get beside of him in turn 1. With 6 laps to go, we're going to just... No, I can't do it. But we get the good run on the middle half at the exit. He's going to get the outside. He's going to have to run. I'm going to have to pull up. Which I do. At Gateway, you have to time these passes. You can't just make them. You have to time... It has to be a calculated plan. As he hits the wall... We got 5 laps to go. I'm going to have to time this out. Like we're side by side. But he defends it well. We still got the 8 behind us. And you can see Major is working to keep that spot as well as I get bumped. And that plane just goes out by the wayside. As I get a bump from the 8 of Justin. And that's going to pretty much clear. That's going to clear him. That's going to clear him. And then he tries to give me a tap. And then contact. Oh my god, that was a lot of contact. And basically, that was that. As Cam Black has entered the picture again. But now what happened in turn 1 right there was, as we're coming to 3 laps to go, but what happened there was, Justin was trying to be a touch aggressive. He bumped. He ran straight into my bumper of this Horizon Silverado. He ran his nose hit my bumper. It stalled him out. It allowed Major to come back up beside of him, and then the two of them just rode themselves straight into the fence. And it allowed me to be home free. 2 laps to go. TJ is all by himself. Hughes is all by himself in P2. And now I'm all by myself in P3. If anything, if you want to know why I'm going backwards, it's because I want to see this battle. They're side by side for 4th place. As we're coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Hashtag no, presented by BJ's Travel Center. Hashtag cheap plug. We're pretty much just gonna ride at the last. You see the battle back there. It's getting insane. Justin's going all the way down. Oh my god. That was hella contact. Going in for the final turn. Major's gonna get shuffled out. And we're gonna pick it home in 3rd. We're gonna pick it up in P3. TG wins. And Major Spy goes back to P7 after getting hit like a damn pinball like a damn pinball at the local arcade. That, and by the way, due to the magic of tape delaying, I can tell you that the 54 was not DQ'd. He kept his P2. I thought I was going to sneeze, but I don't. But, no one got DQ'd. But we still pick up a nice P3 for the boys. Kept us in this championship hunt. Major was the point leader going into this. And with that, TG is now going to assume the points lead. However, I'm right here. I keep gaining points. The problem I'm having is I keep gaining points on one of them, not both of them. And by the time it cycles out, it ends up being a net gain of nothing. So I need to have a race where I gain it on both of them. But we're about 9 to 10 points out. Still P3. Good race for the boys. Next race is Pocono. I hope you're there. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Talk to y'all later. And peace out.